phishing scams that may come out of that. And just to kind of keep everybody up, their guards up, make sure we pivot right. But this is how you get everything under an umbrella, and you're not just trying to block one particular site.
Yes, sir.
Because while everybody may know of 777.com, everybody might not know about DraftKings.
Okay.
Especially, what I'm saying, if you're an older guy, you're not even really into social media type of platforms. You think social media is the big four: Twitter, Instagram, and it's not. You're not even think about DraftKings being a social media type of platform.
Yes, sir.
So that's categories. Okay, now let's get into the heavy stuff here. Now these next three, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw all of these into the chat. Let's take a look at those real quick. So those categories, let's go to details. And now we done changed. Now, even if they started off as a Facebook spoof, they said that, hey, we were social media at first, but now since it's deemed to be a phishing site, they changed the category of the site, which is great. Because now as a security professional, you know to look in this and say, okay, I'm going to put this in this group of phishing and malicious sites. Okay. More importantly, let's scroll down. Those A records right there. Those 2 A records.
Right.
So what we're going to do in our second part, we're going to take these 2 IP addresses and we're going to block all incoming and outgoing traffic coming to and from those IP addresses.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So now,
Firewall.
say it again.
On the firewall, we're gonna block those 2 IP addresses coming in and coming out.
Correct. That way, we don't worry about any type of traffic. If they were, let's say, you remember before we started and before you suggested the virtual machine, I said I don't know if they're listening.
Yes, sir.
Well, if we block it at the firewall, then we cut that communication. You dig what I'm saying? So that's the reason why we want to look at those A records and get that IP address, and then we'll take that and put it in on our firewall. So go back up to the categories one more time, and I want to show you one more thing. Now you see community. Click on community. Now, the good thing about the free version of VirusTotal is that they'll still let people come in here and give community suggestions about those malicious sites or clean sites, or whatever, however you want to put it. And this one doesn't have a particular comment yet. You can log in and say, hey, this site is a phishing site. Confirmed by OpenFish, and leave it there for anybody who may have any doubts, because they only had one person said that it was malicious, but they deemed it, they just don't know just yet, right? There you go. All right, so what do we see here? Google, but Chrome has already seen that this is probably a dangerous site. Matter of fact, this is by Microsoft Defender. Mm-hmm. All right. So this site has been reported as unsafe, right? Because we already confirmed that. Microsoft recommends that you do not continue to the site. It has been reported to Microsoft containing phish threats and may try to steal personal and financial information. We're going to click on more information. And we're going to go to continue to unsafe site. Not recommended. And this is what, copy the address, and then I'm gonna throw it over here to my guest. This is what you see. All right. So off the rip, you can see it, right?
Yes, sir.
Off the rip, you can see that one is already going to tell you that this is a dangerous site. This is not going to go anywhere. But the funny thing is that the certificate is good.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you about.
This is, sometimes you can't really go over that, and you have to be careful. And if you see someone on a site that's using HTTP, or if it's deemed to be dangerous, we're just not going to put anything into this site. Now, I don't know if it downloaded anything on the back end of my PC, but I'm not worried about it. But what I'm not going to do is you could put things into this, right? And I could put something here and hit that, and it would react as if I'm putting in the wrong materials, and it would ask me to do it again. Hold on, so let's see what Google says, because I don't know what it says. Server is overloaded. Please try again later. It already took my credentials. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So now somebody might look at that like, I'm trying to get into Google. It looks the part. That's how Google. I'm trying to get into Facebook. It looks the part. Got the the colors right. This looks similar to what happens, but you don't see your profile picture or anything like that. It even gives you a place where you can go in and add, I think this is the forgot password link, but it does nothing. But you don't know what it's doing. You see those links at the bottom of my webpage?
Yes,
where it says mtp m.facebook/click. Like, I don't know what that's doing. You know what I mean? It could be reaching back out to a home server somewhere. You get what I'm saying? So this is a perfect example of a phishing site, a spoof site, live out here in the wild.
Okay.
Look good too.
Yeah.
All right.